Today I'm going to be talking about the Bible verse at the end of the book of Matthew, where Jesus commands all of his disciples and everyone else to go and make more disciples of all nations. My name is Trevor Tucker, and the purpose of this YouTube channel is to spread the message of Jesus. So point one is, what does the message tell us to do? What is Jesus telling us to do? And the message is telling us to go and spread the word of God. Go and spread the truth to everyone. Do not spread it specifically to certain people groups over here or over there, but spread the message of the gospel to everyone you meet. Now, the verse is also setting a standard for us as Christians to be righteous and on a path of righteousness leading to God's eternal kingdom. Because if we go and we preach a certain message to people, but we ourselves do not follow it, people are going to see us as hypocrites, and that's going to turn them away from Christ. So we need to make sure that our actions are in line with what Jesus is teaching, and we are not contradicting our words by our actions. And Jesus here is not only commanding us to go and spread the message of the gospel, He's also commanding us to believe it ourselves. Again, if we don't believe this message, then why on earth would you preach the message of the gospel if you don't believe it? Don't lie to people. Don't give them the false idea in your own mind if you don't believe in God. Don't lie to them in your sense that God is not real. Tell people what you believe. Now, there's plenty of evidence to support the fact that Jesus is reliable. So if you go and preach the gospel, that is the truth, and that's going to put you on the path of righteousness. And point two is, how do we make disciples? There are 3 ways you can make disciples. The first one, the easiest. Walk into your living room, call your parents, tell them about the gospel, tell them about Jesus if they don't know about him, or if they're very new to the idea, preach the word to them, teach them. These people are likely going to be the ones that you influence the most, because you're either, older than them and you're in their family so they trust you, or you're younger than them but you're still part of their family, and so of course they're going to trust you more because you're in their family. The second is going out person to person, going out into the real world physically, going to speak with people. There are 2 examples I can give. The first is Cliff Connectly. These people, they go out on college campuses and they specifically preach the gospel to many people. And then you have Charlie Kirk, who is a Christian. He talks a lot more, and from what I've seen, a lot more about politics. However, he is still a Christian. He doesn't leave God out of the picture like some other people may do. And instead, he shows that many of his beliefs he started believing them, and part of the reason why he believes them is because of his faith in God. So those are some really good examples of people that are going out into the physical world and they are preaching the message. However, the third thing, which is social media, these people are also posting their conversations and their debates online. And what I'm doing right now, of course, I'm young, I'm still in school, I can't, travel to different college campuses, and of course I don't have an income, so I can't really do that. But in a way, free way to spread the gospel is online. Now, of course, you need the equipment, but you don't need this microphone, you don't need this nice camera, you don't need this expensive laptop. You can use the phone or the device that you're watching this on, unless it's like a TV, or, the video quality is just completely awful. Most of the time, you don't have an excuse as to why you cannot be creating video content. And in many cases, if you're watching this, you are able to go and spread the message of the Gospels. You don't even have to make videos. You don't have to show your face. You don't have to show your voice. There's many ways you can create content without sharing your identity if you don't want to do that. There's also places like X where you can just type words and people read what you type, and you don't have to really share who you are. You can be anonymous. There are ways that you can spread the gospel that are safe, easy, and simple, and all you have to do is take action. You can join my free community with the first link in my bio.